denying some of the engages here of J-Team. And again, the death sentences are so irritating, especially when it connects. It has a faster cooldown. EDG can actually strive catch J-Team a lot of times, but they need to start catching them first so that they can continue doing so. Swain gonna be taken away, Gwen as well. Are they gonna be taken away the Camille at last year for J-Team? I think
they banned the Akali now of all times. They
Nah.
banned the Akali now. I mean, nobody's been picking up the Akali since a while ago. I think this is just J-Team not knowing what to ban next, right? Because honestly, Akali has been open for the last 4 games. But J-Team could pick up something else here, though. They have the Ezreal already. This is already a Yahtzee champion. They could pick up an AP champion in the bot lane, and it's not going to be bad.
Maybe this time around, they're thinking that maybe the Akali can actually work a lot here in this particular game, especially if it's you that picks it up, because he is very, very good with that champion. And with the champions that so far J-Team has secured, it's actually quite squishy on the carry side. Volibear is... Yeah, I have the same reaction on you. Not so sure.
That's better.
Olaf,
that's better.
But yeah, that's better. Finally.
But there's a Garen, though. Is that the right choice, though? Because Olaf really fights on a very low HP, and most of the time you could get taken down easily whenever you fight. After popping up the Ragnarok, that is the time for you to fight. But EDG, changing things up. It is first time in a while that we've seen a Singe. Because most of the time, it was on the regular season and where we saw a lot of Singes. And Singe getting picked here is... Wait. They're putting all their eggs in the Shingdo 7 basket if this is what they're gonna pick. If this is the Yone, could be way better. Yeah, that's the only thing they want to do. They don't have a lot of damage, though. Look at this composition. They don't have a lot. The only damage is gonna come out from the Kha'Zix. So that is gonna... Oh, no. They also pick up the Karma.
Wow, okay. Movement speed buff. J-Team still looks solid and well balanced from early game to late game. But EDG is looking to break J-Team's composure. They want to take them down, because one of the reasons why J-Team lost in game number 2 is because they became impatient. I think that's what EDG wants to channel in this game. Make them impatient, force them to fully commit, and then interrupt them all the time. And that way, they can actually do well in this game number 5. I mean, they have to give their all. Every single game from now is...
They didn't win the early game, though, a while ago. So, one thing is doubling down on the side of EDG could be a good thing for them, or might be the worst thing for the squad. If ever they get a shutdown on Shingdo 7, where is it gonna come from? Nowhere. And that is what I'm afraid of here for EDG. As long as they pull off the early game on their side, this team would have it good, though. Because honestly, if this is a very early game composition, nobody could contest them on the first objective for sure. That's why they want to take the first dragon and maybe snowball it to a third one. Then they would make up for the stats that they're lacking against J-Team.
EDG on their interruption composition, can it actually work against J-Team? I'm always excited whenever I see a Thresh, because it reminds me of the good old days in PC wherein there was a notable Thresh god. This time, that is Langui. That it is trying to be channeled Hilberry Langui.
Yeah, one of the best Threshers that I've seen, even during the last Icons, was What the Jess. That guy is so good at playing Thresh, and he's not even afraid of using it the last time that I saw him. But now in the hands of Langui, it's gonna be the same. We've seen this guy play a really neat Alistar, and I'm not gonna be surprised if he's gonna be hitting hooks left and right.
Yahtzee landing the pokes. And alone, and Langui actually taking too much damage from just the initial interaction at level 1. Not actually a good sign, and they need to be a lot more careful. They have the Ashe to work around. They have the Thresh as well to cancel some of the engages here. But they need to be a lot more careful, especially on those Mystic shots.
Yeah, I honestly love this switch up that we're seeing from J-Team. Ooh, Demon Shade. I like that. I like what it's called. Yeah, but I love what I'm seeing from J-Team. The way that they rotate around the map, they know what matchups are gonna win. That's why they went for the bot lane, put the Ezreal there, so at least they would have damage a poke damage against both of these two, it's not going to be a problem. And now, it's looking like this early game composition from EDG would need to rotate around if they want to win. What the composition is good against is long drag on fights, so that's what EDG wants to go for. But as long as J-Team doesn't let them get any early game kills, it's going to be good for them.
Because late game is so good here for J-Team, right? They can accelerate the Olaf, they can accelerate the Jax, and it's so difficult to catch yet.
That's a good catch, though. I can predict what happened here. Somebody got hooked, and that's Yetzi.
Somebody got slowed as well, and it's Yetzi too.
Oh man, that's gonna be bad. BY, look at that, 13-1. Honestly, a 100% win rate is honestly a ideal. That's an ideal at this point, and 13-1 is just still a good record.
Oh,
flashing from Don128. Here comes the fray. Here comes the undertow, and that is 0711 catching him in the undertow.
That is so clean from J-Team. There was no counterplay from Xiao Jiang because he already used his flash as well. And got caught with his
What's he gonna do though?
Damage.
He can't do anything.
he can't fling the Olaf.
Yeah. That's why it's gonna be hard. That's why I'm surprised though. Don128 doesn't really have any flashes anymore, but does have the very perfect time. I thought he doesn't have any mana anymore, but he still has for one more leap strike.
That was very fortunate for Don128. No trades whatsoever would happen there.
Ooh, that was close.
That was very close.
Now we're still waiting for Alone to get a good enchanted crystal arrow. Once he gets a hit on anybody here in the bot lane, could easily be translated to a kill here. So that's what EDG wants to do. We want to get that as fast as possible. Get some vision on 0711 so they won't be afraid if they try to engage. Hold down onto you. Try to slow them down a lot more. Transcend and Embrace won't be able to hit. Flash from you. That's going to be good. Got a bit of playthings, and that is enough for J-Team.
It's just a small lead, but still a lead that J-Team is getting right now in this early game. That is one of the ways why J-Team is just so good.
Yeah. I thought they were going to engage, though. I thought they were going to throw the death sentence. But in the early game, Ashe doesn't really... Honestly, Ashe doesn't have a lot of damage, though. Overall. Just because that's how she works. She's basically a CC bot in the game. And because of the way the people build her, he's always going for the Solar Charge Blade, going for the Essence Reaver. Not a lot of damage, but a lot of cooldown, though. So it's easy to just pull off a lot of enchanted crystal arrows.
This time, though, it's going to be a lot harder for him to pop off using the Ashe, because 0711 can just soak it up and use the Ragnarok when they see that EDG is going to be engaging onto them. And with the shield, it's so hard.
Yeah. We're gonna see Luigi and Embrace not gonna hit. Bond got hit though. It's gonna be back with Enchanted to slow arrow line, super low in HP, but J-Team are still gonna be surviving.
Lang is surviving. True shot barrage.
Okay, that was close. That was close.
Yeah,
I thought he's gonna.
If that were me, I would be already shopping.
Yeah, it's a good thing he caught that. He caught it walking towards the dragon. That's why he reacted in time.
He
now
through the dragon. Yeah.
And now with that, we have the timing. If that was supposed to be a kill, could have been good for J-Team. But because that happened, it's gonna be still good. They can still take the other objective. And as we expect, it's easy to take an objective whenever you're Kha'Zix.
Single target objectives are very easy when you pick this up. Good rotation as well. They're trying to stop the push here into the mid lane. I don't think they should engage.
Yeah, got the ultimate though. Gonna be able to get the timing just right, but they're not gonna go for more. And J-Team are still not gonna get any kills. It's a low kill game, everybody. We're not seeing any kills anywhere.
Very, very different from the other games that we have seen, especially on APAC.
Go down. Got one. Don128, very tanky. He's waiting for it. A good fling. And Don128 was able to flash away. He's looking for a fling though, but Xiao Jiang, too much healing coming from this guy. That's why he survives too. Don128 needs to back away. If not, Jingo 7 is here. Tries to help him out. Void Spike's able to kill him.
They are also able to take the tower into the top lane, but J-Team is trying to answer back into the bot lane. There is Langvi helping out you.
Bit too late.
Yeah. Really good for EDG, I would say. getting net profit gold. Let's check that replay one more time, because I actually thought that Dawn would be able to safely back away. It started off really well for EDG, get the damage done. Dawn just wanted to back away, jumped in, Xiaojiang flashed in, but didn't have the fling anymore. And I thought Dawn was gonna be walking back, but he actually stayed under the tower, which was really unfortunate.
The explosive cast wasn't able to hit. I thought, what happened in mid lane?
What happened?
Surprised that DY threw the explosive cast, but nothing really happened. And we're still on a 1-1 scoreboard, everybody.
J-Team and EDG are going the distance this game. They are giving a lot of respect onto each other. Jetsi.
Oh, wow.
But Vision, fortunately, there's no one there. Because they do have Vision on the other members of EDG, just trying to push mid lane. Montico's bot.
Catch him. Be having the vision though. The J-Team isn't. EDG's not really gonna easily catch anybody right here. So far, Quicksilver Enchant has always been a priority whenever Nash is available. Xiaojiang gonna be fighting this in a 2v1. He could run away, but the slows coming in from the Rylai's Crystal Scepter is just too much. Enchanted Crystal Arrow and the damage from the tower is just gonna make it hard for 0711. He's gonna be chased down by Xiaojiang. He's not gonna be able to survive this. That's a very fast singe. He had one, but he's not gonna continue the turnaround. And the lightning crash from 0711.
Unfortunate there for Xiaojiang. Thought he could have him. Pretended that he's not getting hit there onto Alone. But again, still a kill by J-Team.
Oh no! Alone is gonna be dead. Now on the top side, they're gonna be fighting against Shingdo 7. He's gonna be trying to run away, but the leap is still available. That's 2 kills on the board for the side of J-Team.
It's unfortunate here for EDG. They thought they could have a couple of kills there on J-Team, but they're the ones who got caught. And now, 1,000 gold lead by J-Team. Very timely as well for the next dragon that is about to spawn in the next minute. Just reset, prepare, set vision, and be ready for EDG. This time around, no trades are gonna happen. They have to contest.
Oh, that was too fast though. Don128 needed to use this flash. Now it doesn't have a flash for this objective battle. But this is gonna be something that EDG could use leverage in their favor. But right now, as we said a while ago, as we predicted, Gyeong, it's still really hard for them to do anything here, and they want to get the early game though.
Very unfortunate for Alone. He thought he was safe. He already
was slow. Oh my, okay, that was the reason why.
Okay, that was the reason. He stayed under the tower as well. Unfortunately, got caught by the slow, and then DY engaged.
Inner Fire is just so good at slowing people down, and DY just capitalized easily. Now with this composition, it's not going to be easy for EDG to do a lot of damage. But the longer the game goes, the better it is for J-Team. Because remember, even if they have one here, Essence Shift is available. They got one throw. It's not enough for them to win the fight. Shingdo 7 was here a bit too late. And EDG are just looking for any opportunities, but nothing has popped in their faces. Because J-Team always catches them.
EDG are trying to catch them as well, but so far they are not successful in doing so. Langui not hitting the hook means that it is again an opportunity for J-Team to set around.
Yeah, 8 seconds.
Have established vision already.
Yes, a death sentence again. Can still go in. Now with EDG looking for more. They're gonna go for the Ragnarok explosive cast. Not in the red place. Transcendent Embrace to pull him back. Almost gets the kill on Langui. But Jesse now caught off guard. Xiaojiang got him in a pinch. And he's gonna be dead. Yetzi just is a casualty from that fight. It's gonna be now a 4v5 advantage for the side of EDG.
But J-Team was able to take a tower into the bot lane through Dawn as well. So still very good here for J-Team. Now they're the ones starting the dragon. EDG wants to contest.
They take their time though. They don't need to contest this. Right now, they don't even need to do anything. They just need to get a Rift Scuttler, get the extra movement speed. And that is gonna be good enough. EDG can't even start it. The amount of folks that J-Team has makes it hard for Shingdo 7 to get close. Xiaojiang goes in, and there you go. The Ragnarok stops them from getting any more. The Mashin Justice is still available for you. So this is still not available. Transcendent Embrace to get the kill. Pan again making a hero play. And that is enough for them to take this dragon to their side.
J-Team again showing supremacy in team fighting and catching EDG off guard. EDG thought that they were the ones catching them, but they're the ones in the trap. Transcendent Embrace for Pan and blew them up as well. Now second dragon, Inferno and Mountain Man, this is just everything now for J Team. Let's check that one more time because that is just perfect. Xiao Jiang thought that he could actually catch DY. He wanted to catch DY. But again, Ragnarok is just there. And the Transcendent Embrace, man. 2 man and immediately they blow up.
Shingo 7 is gonna be dead again. Undertow, not gonna hit. Almost got it. Now 20 seconds on the clock. They can't even go for the Baron. They're not starting just yet. I really want to see EDG finding ways here. So far, J-Team has been on top of them every time.
You're giving them a hard time. A massive amount of lead here for J-Team. EDG are crumbling. I mean, it's not at the end of the world. It's still just a 3,000 gold deficit here by EDG. They can still come back if they find the perfect angle to take down J-Team through Yetzi, through Pan as well. Arrow not finding anybody, and it has been like the pattern here in this game as well.
As we said, it's still hard for EDG to do anything much. If you have someone who could assassinate targets, but if you can't get them to low HP, it's not gonna be a problem for J-Team. Because Shingo 7 can't find any value if nobody's low HP. Xiaojiang tries to go in, but he has no damage. He's gonna fall down really fast, and J-Team are just gonna be able to just jump down on the members of EDG. They're looking for more, but no. Yu was able to run away, and that is what I'm saying. They don't have any damage.
The moment that Xiaojiang engaged, Transcendent Embrace prevented all the follow-ups. And J-Team basically won the fight from there. Baron's gonna be started, EDG needs to contest. But in this condition, I don't think they can.
Great flash from Langui. Caught him in a death sentence, and now he's gonna get caught on. Demolition Justice is gonna be there. It's now a 4v4. He's gonna be able to run away. EDG's buying some time. They're not gonna be able to take this Baron. Good timing for EDG.
Perfect way to dissuade him from the Baron. And J-Team are not gonna be able to take this objective for themselves. That hook from Langui basically saved the game here for EDG. But now still, I mean, we have to accept the facts. J-Team is still the one leading this game. They are ahead by 3,000. They still have 2 Dragon Stacks. If they take this last one, then it's going to be a lot harder for EDG to come back in this game. But so far, they're doing well.
They're the ones steering the wheel, and it's not even going to be hard for them to do so. Because as long as the game goes longer and longer, easier for members of J-Team to just snowball this in their favor. Remember, even if you don't really have a hyper carry on your side, you have a Jax, you have an Ezreal, you have damage at least. EDG just has tankiness, and they don't have a lot going for them.
They need to work around through the picks. Charge Blade completed already by Elom, but still, this is not enough damage. At most, it's just Xingdao 7 that is getting the farm here. And it's on the top of the gold chart as well. So this is the way for them. They need to enable Xingdao 7 even better. Through the Singe, through the arrows, through the death sentences here of Langui. And if they find the pickup onto Pan once again, maybe they can start turning things around.
Yeah, Shingo 7 doesn't have a bit of damage. If it doesn't get close, it is gonna be hard for them. They need to put them on an HP in where Shingo 7 would be ready to just pounce and just go back after. But that is what they're losing now. Now they have the slow coming in from 0711. With that 2-shot barrage, Shingo 7 is not gonna go forward for sure. And that is enough. Even with an enchanted crystal arrow, they can't even do anything. And J-Team is just poking them out and just pushing them away.
That is because of the lack of damage, right? They don't have the burst, they don't have the consistent DPS to actually threaten J-Team. That's why they're so confident right now. They're willing to be hit by the arrow because they know that they can just turn around.
Yeah. Now with that, EDG, prime position to try to go for this. Doesn't even need to use a Ragnarok on 0711. He still has the ultimate Transcendent Embrace, would be hitting everybody, but not on the sweet spot. And they have more. They're looking for it. Meteor Enchant is going to be damaging 0711. Is super low on HP. Now they got one stun on Zon 128, but they are still not done. EDG, this is what they want. They need to take it long. They need to make everything as patiently as possible. With Xiaojiang leading the charge, They're still not taking this Ocean Drake. They don't want them to get a triple Drake, and they have prime position to go for this. But Don128 has different plans. He can go to the back line alone, would be in trouble. Explosive cast is there onto the back line. They have the Mush Injustice right there. They still have the Guardian Angel on this guy. He's gonna survive too, and that's bad for the side of EDG. Yetzi is super low in mana. He might lose his damage. One more Transcendent Embrace and one more arrow comes in, and EDG are still in front of the fray. J-Team have their HP already at the back. Warmog's armor, 0711 just got to full HP after just going back for a bit. Shingo 7 doesn't have that luxury, and this is gonna be bad. They want to go in. The burst is gonna be there. Xiao Zhang backs away, and Don128 goes in with a limb strike. He gets the kill, and that's gonna be it. This fight is foiled, and J-Team is just gonna be taking 2 kills to the board with that Ocean Drake.
They got the second kill as well. EDG got outsmarted, and in the long run, it's J-Team that gets ahead with 3 Dragon stacks. 0711 back on full health as well, able to take the Dragon for themselves, and they were able to get a couple of kills against EDG too. 5,000 gold lead by J-Team. This is why it's so difficult to win a team fight against J-Team, because they're just so good at manipulating the positions. Yes, you have the Ashe for the slows, but so does J-Team through Pan's Karma. And he has been really protecting everyone as well and preventing the engages of EDG. Now they're starting the Baron. EDG has to contest. They have vision. Shingo 7 is here.
Yeah, the hawk shot though. He saw it. Now they have the ultimate though. They want to get Yetzi. They weren't able to catch him. He's very tanky though. DY might get punished. As we said, they don't have a lot of damage. They need to stay along in the fight. They need to sustain. They need to pick up one before they go in. From what we're seeing, J-Team is really looking to catch them. In top lane, they don't have any teleports on that Jax though. So this is going to be an Elder Drake fight. No vision for the side of J-Team. They don't have the luxury of a hawk shot. They can take this as fast as they could. Half HP already on the members. They need to back away. Shingo 7 needs to leap out. J-Team are still going to continue. They want to go for the fight. Yu is going to be the target though. He might go full down. And this is going to be really fast on the hill right there. Going to be catching them with the room. Top lane is going to get pushed on. Don128 is going to end it. And that's the game. J-Team gets this 0-4-1.
Oh my lord! It's as if J-Team is just controlling this whole game and controlling EDG like puppets. They have so many ways to win this game, and they made sure that they get that check against Edward Gaming every single time. This way, they were able to push the base without even the contest anymore from the Elder Dragon. It was all a ruse. It was all